look
but
at
when
dating.
you can I ask
In the dating scene, women compete
what
for men.
qualifications do you have to say I'm a coach?
There's no school for coaching.
So
coaching.
So wait. I can also just wake up tomorrow now and say I'm a relationship coach.
Anyone can.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fear Focal, running back for our entertainment. If the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my ninjas, before we get into this video, let's go ahead and check this shout out.
Hi guys, my name is Monewo and the name of my channel is Monewo R. My content mainly focuses on beauty, fashion, and vlogs. In my vlogs, you can expect lifestyle content such as cooking, unboxings, how I spend my days with my family and friends, and also a little bit of trying out new restaurants. Please do come through to my channel and subscribe. I can't wait to welcome you guys into my growing family. Thank you so much. Bye.
So ninjas, we actually do this shout out so that we can support each other. And if you also have a channel that you want to grow, please do make sure that you send obviously a video, and the details are gonna be down here. Please do go to the ninjas channel and check out her channel. Make sure that you subscribe, and also make sure that you comment to say Queen Ninja sent you. I will leave the link of her channel in the description box down below. Now that we have gotten that out, today I'm here with one of the most, if not the most controversial content creator right now, and obviously we're talking about Coach Nonnie.
Hi.
Yay! How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I am fine.
I'm so happy for being here.
Are you serious? I actually wanted you to come, but I was like, okay.
Okay.
But thank God, I'm also very much happy that you're here.
Yeah. And I trust you with this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of people actually trust me.
Yeah.
A lot of people trust me with their stories. You see, integrity is everything.
It is.
But yeah, let's go ahead and just get into this. I think maybe you should go ahead and introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and we can get into this.
Okay, so hi everyone, hi ninjas. I'm Coach Nonnie. I'm actually a matchmaker. I match people up, and most of my content centers around the things that I see work in the dating scene and in relationships, and I give advice, and that's where the coach comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for some of you guys that may not know Nonnie, I'm gonna maybe sample about 3 or 4 of her TikTok videos, because your largest following is on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And just for you guys to kind of get an idea of the type of content that Nonnie actually posts. So let's go.
Umuntu esifazana ongashadanga oney'ngane eziwu-2 with different baby daddies, but you're busy rating yourself 10 out of 10. You're a joke, my sister.
You know,
indoda enemali ingakhetha bani phakathi kwaphela Thusi noNtsik mazwayo. Ngibene bafuna indoda enemali ukuthi indoda enemali does not want you. Firstly, you're not that beautiful. Not that beautiful. You're out of shape and you're delusional about it. No rich man wants to deal with this. Is a slag guy. Number 3, you've got 2 different kids from 2 different baby daddies. Zilambile ngaphezu kwalokho nawe futhi ulambile. Yabona le ndoda uzolambela kuyona. Number 4, umdala. When you still had the time to pick and choose what you want, you made horrible choices. But manje umdala, to be picking and choosing at some age, you just have to take what you get. Another thing, unrealistic ngokuthi leyo ndoda enemali, you'll have to share him. You'll have to share him and you won't even be number 1. Exactly. You must be realistic about that also. Also, tell me, how are you a 6 out of 10 woman, 6 out of 10 and below, but then you're busy wanting a man that's in the top 10% of income? It does not make sense. Those are the kind of jokes that write themselves. But then when someone tells you this, you start to become violent, you start to resort to the shaming, you start to resort to the bullying. The same thing you did to your own parents and guardians when they told you to focus on your future, focus on your studies. Yeah, go spend this cat. Namhlanje olano bizidinelwe thina for telling you the truth. Successful men have the right to cheat. Yes,
now obviously you guys have seen that. I think that we can all agree that you are getting a lot of backlash with the type of content that you actually make.
Yeah.
And that is coming from mostly majority women.
Yeah.
You know. Can I please just understand what is the
what am I trying to achieve?
Yes, what are you trying to achieve? Guys, I have flu, ne? Please.
Firstly, I think what my main purpose is to build healthy relationships, and I've been producing content for a very long time, Owamie, and right now I have most of my content had centered around what women want, what women prefer, what women are looking for, telling men how to improve and make women happy. And it's 2023. Now I'm telling women how to make men happy, what men want, how to please the man, and what the man is looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, equality in relationships.
Okay, so you said that your end goal or what you're trying to achieve is to build relationships. Would you say that for a relationship to work, both women and men need to put in the work? Would you say that?
Yeah.
But with me obviously being someone that I am a woman, so I feel like I can't really speak mostly for men. I'll speak from the point of being a woman and seeing your content and how I kind of like receive it.
Yeah.
So how I receive your content is that men are gods that women need to serve and worship.
Yeah.
And men basically have a right to do almost anything that they want, but women honestly, like, you know, they just do not.
Okay, but now my question is, where are you getting that from? Who said that?
So the way when I'm saying that is because if you are gonna come out, you know, maybe I've just not gone as far down with your content.
Yeah.
I've not seen where you are saying that, you know, you're uplifting women. I feel like even if you are to make like a positive video about women, that is like maybe 6 videos of you're ugly, you rate yourself, those are the jokes that write themselves, and then today you come and you're like, oh, you know, by the way, as a woman you should do this. It's sort of like a slap in the face, and then someone comes in and be like, oh sorry, and then slaps you some more. Do you understand? So it's very difficult to even like take that message that maybe you can say. So for me, I've not seen where you have really like been like, I'm going to uplift women. You understand? I feel like it's mostly you not even uplifting women, but I mean not even uplifting men, honestly just trashing women.
Okay, but if you're gonna say you trash women, then maybe you need to maybe say something I said that you feel like I trashed women, because I feel like most of the times people just make up their own conclusions on things that I didn't say, and then people fill in their own blanks. If I say you need to love and respect your man, someone will be very quick and say, oh, so you're saying that men mustn't love and respect women? No, that's not what I said. I just said that women need to respect their men and love their men. If I say that a man that provides needs to be respected, someone's gonna come and say, oh, so you're saying, no, that's not what I said. So I want to address the part where people say I bash women. And I wish for someone to say, Nonnie said this, and that's bashing women. Also, what a lot of people do, Owamie, is that they say they are quoting you when they're not quoting you.
Yeah. So I can go ahead and tell you that you have said that you have basically just insinuated, or you have outright actually called some women ugly. That's the first thing. That is bashing women, in my opinion. You have told women to say that if you have got kids with different baby daddies, if you rate yourself at 10, those are the jokes that literally write themselves. You know, for me, I just personally feel like that comes off kind of like, you know, because I feel like, okay, maybe something that maybe we can also just understand is that if I come and say one thing about a woman, a statement on its own is not bashing, but a combination of different statements that are just negative about women. That is where we say you are bashing. Because remember, there are people that have said that, you know, you speak on fat girls, you speak on girls with mukaba, you speak on women that are divorced, you speak on women that have got kids, you speak on everything. So combining everything, that's where the bashing comes in. Because if we were to say, I'm gonna just come out and say that you said if you're fat, go to the gym, that's not bashing. But now put all the things that you say about women in a jar. And then put out what is in this jar. A woman basher. Those statements are bashing women.
So I think to make it simple, maybe we can address one statement at a time, because it really becomes difficult when we try to address the whole jar at once, and then and then there's the whole. So we can categorize it, right? I've never outright came out and said, if you look like this, you're ugly. I've never also said that there are ugly women, there are beautiful women, and those are my opinions and not. The video where I spoke about ugliness or beautiness is basically me saying that if you want a certain man, he has to find you beautiful. He has to find you beautiful. And sometimes you're not that beautiful for him to even demand him. You need to understand that if I'm going to be someone that is demanding a certain man or a certain level of man, I need to understand that I'm competing with other women for his attention. And as Nonnie, I may think that I'm very good looking, but what does he think of my looks when he compares me to the other women that I'm competing with? And that's when I said, meaning because there are other women that are more beautiful than you.
So I think that obviously being adults and being people that we do understand, if I'm gonna come out here and they say between the two mugs, which one is beautiful, and I say that mug is beautiful, what am I saying about that other mug?
You didn't say anything about the other mug. You just said one mug is beautiful.
But that's not how it is. You are saying that you've never come out and said that someone is ugly. But Nonnie, you have come out and you have put Thusi and you have put Ntsik, and you have said if a man was to come out here and choose who would he choose? What I want to ask,
and I didn't say anything.
No, you know exactly what you were doing. You know exactly what you were doing. Let's get into that. You know exactly what you were doing, because the other thing again is that, and this is the argument that a lot of women are gonna say with you, as women we do not have to compete, because you know what, no matter who you are.
Owamie, so I would like for us to again address one point at a time. Right? With the Pearl Thusi, I was making again a point that a man has to find you attractive. If Pearl Thusi and Ntsik are both dating the same man, they obviously wouldn't know, because that's how the real world works. One man may date multiple women, they won't know each other, they won't know that the other one exists, but he knows, and he's comparing the both of them. I simply came out and I said, who will a successful man choose between Pearl Thusi and Ntsik? I never said anything. If someone says, you know what you're doing, but that's what you think.
Can I ask you, what is the specific reason why you chose Pearl Thusi and Ntsik? Why didn't you choose Pearl Thusi and Bonang? Why didn't you choose Pearl Thusi and maybe a DJ Zinhle? Why? The answer I want you to give me, why specifically Ntsik and Pearl Thusi? Because remember, it was not like there was anyone that was talking about them. You went out there and said, I'm gonna take Ntsik and I'm gonna take Pearl Thusi. Why?
Because they are both South African women. They are both around the same age group. They are both around, most likely to stay in the same geographic location, and they're exposed to the same kinds of men. So it makes sense to me to both compare them, because they're exposed to the same man. A man that bumps into Pearl Thusi in the morning might as well bump into Ntsik later on. So those are women that are mostly based in Johannesburg.
Do you believe that there's colorism in South Africa?
Yes.
You believe there's colorism in South Africa?
Every
we're talking about South Africa now. As you said, the geography.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about South Africa because you spoke of geographic. You believe that there's colorism in South Africa.
Yeah.
What is colorism?
Colorism is the perception of beauty based on lighter skin.
Okay. You specifically went and chose a lighter skinned woman and you put her against a darker skinned woman. Do you understand what I'm saying right now?
No, but
in beauty standards, you just agreed there's colorism in South Africa.
I did, yes.
And then you went on and you defined it very well.
Yes.
That's exactly what colorism is.
Okay, but
you went on to take a light-skinned woman and you put her against a dark-skinned woman. Why couldn't you take two dark-skinned women? Or why couldn't you take two light-skinned women? And that's what I'm saying, that if you are someone that I know you know, colorism plays a huge effect in South Africa. You knew what you were doing.
So then you are saying I can't compare a dark-skinned woman and a light-skinned woman and put them on the same pedestal, because I can't, because the light-skinned woman automatically will be perceived as more beautiful. You yourself are then perpetuating colorism itself.
I'm not,
because I'm sorry, I would have made the same example about Ntsik and Naomi Campbell. We would have gotten to the same conclusion. I would have put Ntsik against Nomza Mombat. We would have gotten to the same conclusion. My point was that we all know what general beauty looks like. We all know what the beauty standards look like. We all know what a woman that puts an effort into herself to attract men looks like. And that was my pure intention with that. Now, if someone wants to say I specifically went and picked a light-skinned woman and a dark-skinned, but those are your thoughts. There's no proof to say that. I did not say that.
The proof is there with their skin complexion.
Okay,
and the thing is, you are saying you could have gone and you could have picked a Naomi Campbell with Ntsik.
Still.
But guess what? The fact is you didn't. And that is the fact.
Yeah, but then now imagine if I do things and I pick examples based on, oh, what are people gonna think? I can't pick this woman and this woman and make them both an example, because now there's colorism. Oh wait, there's also fat phobia conversations. Oh wait, also there's age. That's exhausting, babe. They're both women, both in Johannesburg, both in the same circles. They both count. I as Nonnie see them both as beautiful in the real life, but in the dating scene we all understand how men would see them. That's why everyone understood that social example.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say to you right now that I feel like you have got a very, I don't want to say messed up, but a messed up understanding, especially when it comes to like the dating work. Especially you are a dating coach.
Yeah.
As a dating coach, I thought now you would understand that there are men that are literally attracted to dark-skinned women.
Yeah,
that's their attraction. There are men that are attracted to light-skinned women.
Okay,
that's their attraction. There are men that are attracted to a specific type of women. And when you say, we all know that in the dating world or the dating scene, who is going to be preferred?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, there's colorism that plays effect, but it's not all men. And I think that sometimes, listen, sometimes even when you're putting content in that way, you should also think of, for you, maybe yes, it is content. Ntsik is also a woman.
It's not.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
It was a fair example.
I don't personally feel like it's a fair example.
Okay, but then now I can't make examples based on whether people are going to feel like it's a fair example or not.
What
was the criteria? What was the because women really compete for men in the dating scene. Men compete for women in the dating scene.
But the way that you make it seem, it's like women compete for men. I have not seen you talk about how men compete for women.
Yeah, but because I'm not talking about that at that time. If I'm talking about dogs, you can't come in and say, yeah, but when are you going to talk about cats? I'm still talking about dogs.
Do you now understand about women? You say you are a woman basher. Where that comes from?
No, I don't. I actually don't, because if it's gonna stick, then you actually have to come with a debate or with the reasoning that cannot be challenged. It still can be challenged why I'm a woman basher.
But I'm literally telling you right now, you just refuse to take it. You are refusing to take it. You're refusing to actually understand
that I'm
what
colorist by
because
comparing two women of the same age group,
I'm not
same
saying that
industry,
no, I'm not
same
saying that
geographic
you are colorist.
location.
What I'm saying is that there is a main reason why you decided you were gonna go and pick a woman that is dark skinned to compare her with a woman that is light skinned.
Okay, babe, I can put Ntsik Mazwai next to Kelly Rowland. It does not make a difference. The points will still get proven.
But
Ntsik Mazwai next to, but we would still came to the same conclusion.
I don't think so.
We would have came to the same
Okay,
conclusion.
what is the conclusion?
That we all understand what beauty standards look like. We all understand what a woman that puts in effort into herself looks like. We all understand what is perceived to be beautiful in the dating scene or not. And when I say that men prefer beautiful women, we all understand what I'm referring to. That was the conclusion.
So you are saying that you've never called anyone ugly, but
I've never.
Yes,
I've just said
but
what's
right
beautiful.
now you are literally saying that okay, you compared her with Pearl Thusi. The conclusion was that obviously, right? Which I mean, that's the part about you I feel like you don't understand. You're very passive aggressive. Okay. You are very passive aggressive, and that's the part that you don't understand. You see, like you are passive aggressive, Nonnie, and I think that sometimes it's a bit frustrating to say, okay, let's have a conversation where you are gonna just come and say, listen, spade dig is spade, and this is what I meant. Because what you do is that, you know what you do, you dig and dig and dig and
I
dig.
don't.
No, listen, you kind of dig a track like that, and then it goes to a hole, and then you pour water here. Obviously water is gonna go with the track. When water falls in the hole and we say you poured water in the hole, I didn't.
Do you know what's the elephant in the room?
What is it?
That most people perceived another woman prettier than Ntsik Mazwai. And it's not even about complexion. I mentioned other women that I'd put next to Ntsik Mazwai any day and they'd still be prettier than her. The elephant in the room is that some women are perceived more beautiful than other women.
But what I'm
now, just because someone's perceived more beautiful than you does not mean you're ugly. But someone's just prettier than you. That's how it works.
My main point is why? Nonnie, why?
Because that's how it works. Because that's how it works. You need to be realistic. You can't go around demanding things that you can't afford and ask yourself, why am I single for such a long time? You can't afford that though. Your level of beauty, you can't afford. There's a scale. No one's saying Ntsik Mazwai is ugly. No one's saying that. But the elephant in the room is that Pearl Thusi is being perceived way prettier than Ntsik Mazwai. So Pearl Thusi gets to demand more than Ntsik Mazwai. That's the elephant in the room. That some women with their level of beauty can demand more than other women. And other women are single because they are being unrealistic with what they can afford on their beauty.
You know what is the thing that growing up my father used to tell me? My father used to say, my child, don't be with boys now. Focus on your school, focus on your education. Because there is no one. You see how old I am. That's what my father told me. He said, you see how old I am? He said, I've never ever met a woman that does not have a man because she's too ugly. Okay. That's what he said, you understand?
Yeah.
So there is always someone for someone out there.
Exactly.
You understand?
I fully agree with your dad. I fully agree with him.
Yes.
There's always a man for someone.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's perfect. But then also there's levels to this now. There's levels to this. If you are a 4 out of 10 in your own right,
yes,
you'll find a man that's a 4 out of 10 in his own right. Why you are 4 out of 10 and then you're being delusional and then wanting to go for a 9 out of 10? Your dad was right by saying there's a man for every woman.
Yes.
But the biggest thing that I was addressing is that with where you stand right now as any woman in South Africa, some women walk around being delusional and then they wonder why they're not winning. Because you're a 4 and then you want to go for a 9. And you've been single for like 2 years running because you're being unrealistic.
So you as a dating coach,
sure,
do you think that your content how can I say this? Do you believe in telling someone what you believe is the truth? Because remember, what you believe is the truth, not always the truth.
Sure.
Do you believe in saying, I'm going to tell someone what I believe is the truth without having to kick and stamp on them?
I don't intentionally attack someone. I just don't sugarcoat it. And I don't have to sugarcoat something. I've found that for such a very long amount of time, when I grew up, I was told that no, she's such a beautiful girl, you're perfect, right? Whichever boy wants to be with you, you're a 10 out of 10, you're perfect, you're a princess. Any guy that's with you is lucky to be with you. Well, they lied to me, because they lied to me. So sooner or later, I need to hear the truth as it is, that I need to reevaluate myself and be realistic with what I can afford or not. If I intend on producing content and I sugarcoat things and I dig holes and I throw them under and I run away from, then I won't evoke that feeling of going to the mirror and have someone look at themselves and say, yeah, no, we're about to get some work done. What do I need to work on? Because now I heard the truth.
But what I'm asking is that even right now, Nonnie, you are saying that no, my content, I've also spoken about things to uplift women, the same way that you talk things to uplift men. Your content, it's almost like
not to uplift anyone, Owamie.
Okay,
I don't uplift.
You said what is the?
I bring reality. No, I don't uplift.
Okay, no, the reality that you bring to women is not the reality that you're bringing to men.
But then again, I'm going back to this. Why is it that today I'm bringing reality to women and your only defense is, why can't you bring the same reality to men?
No, I'm not. Because what I believe is that what you always say is not always reality. It honestly is.
Which parts of it?
A lot of it.
Okay.
A lot of things is based on
Give
you
me
actually
examples
looking
one by
at
one.
it. I can go ahead and tell you right now, when you are saying that between Ntsik and between Thusi, who would basically sort of like, which is childish, I feel, win almost, like, because if there's a competition, if you're competing and you're the one that gets the prize, then you won. That's like that.
I said, who would a successful man choose between the two? If a billionaire had to walk in,
is that not
but that's what happens. Women compete for men in the dating scene.
There are billionaires out there that want and are attracted to dark-skinned women.
That's awesome.
What you are saying right now, that's what I'm saying. It's how you see it. It's how you perceive it. Because I know for a fact that there can be a billionaire out there that comes and sees Ntsik and also sees Thusi and says, hey, I want Ntsik because this is the woman I'm attracted to.
I do not disagree with you, but then the question is, most of them, who do they prefer? I didn't even answer, but people went to their conclusions because they know what I know.
No, but that's what I'm saying, that what you are saying, even if you say that I know, it's not the truth, because it's not even anything that is proven.
Yeah,
it's not the truth, because there are people out there that will literally be like, I want. And you know the other thing again,
things
Nonnie,
don't have to be proven.
Your content is also very contradictive. Because overall and above, your thing is be beautiful. Like, beauty is all that you teach to women.
I tell women to be beautiful, to be submissive, to be healthy, to be respectful, to be smart, to be inspirational. I don't just sit on beauty.
Let me tell you how
you can't wake up as a woman, Owamie, and want to go buy bread with hand. Put an effort into yourself. Comb your hair, touch up your face, put on something colorful, go to the gym and work out, eat healthy, fix your attitude, be agreeable. Men don't like women that argue.
But again, Nonnie, as women, we do not live for men. Which part of that are you not understanding? And the other thing again, with everything you just said now, let me go ahead and just actually dissect something that you do not understand. Okay. It's not every single person that have the privilege to do the things that you are saying. I'm doing all this things,
like
and
watching your like watching your diet.
It's not to say that watching your diet. We all know for a fact that
diet actually contributes 80% to weight loss, 20% is gym. If you change your diet, you cut out calories, you will lose weight.
Okay.
Now a lot of people want to come into and say, what about people with medical conditions? Obviously I'm not talking about those people. If it's beyond you to lose weight, then I'm not talking about you. If you love your weight, then awesome. But if you hate your weight, change it. Lose it.
We are not refusing that, but when you come out, I think there's a video that actually came out. The video that Madam Speaker responded to, the one where I think you put yourself next to I didn't watch the actual video.
Oh, you're talking about that girl that I think she stitched and then she showed a picture of me at the gym and said, what's this? So then She said, "What's this?" and showed my body because she was showing about my legs. I've got kiss madolo, so so I put my body that she was teasing next to her body. Fair. That's fair. Because she was coming after she was saying, "What's this?" I showed her, "What's this?" next to what she has.
Okay, I didn't know the context of anything. The only thing that I
think context is important.
Context is very important. That's why I just wanted to also
I was working out. I was working out. She screenshot a video of me in gym standing up. She noticed I've got kiss madolo, and then she said, "Ma'am, what's this?" And then I said, "Oh, okay." Then I took the "what's this?" She was pointing at my whole video. I put it next to her body, and I said, "That's that. What's that?"
Did you delete that video?
I did.
What? Eh?
I did.
Why did
I
you
removed
delete
it because I actually realized she's someone that does not deserve my energy like that. I am human. I go to some extent, and I go, "Nonnie, it's not worth it," and I go, bye.
So you do get emotional?
I do. I'm human, yes.
Do you understand why women are also emotional about your content?
Yes, I do. And my content is for women who want to win in the dating scene. Being emotional and not changing anything will not help you. It doesn't.
Then, okay, to be honest with you, I fail to understand a lot of things.
Sure.
In terms of there are people that are saying that you don't understand what it is to be a woman. You understand? And when people are saying this, they are honestly coming from a point of, you said something as if it's something that is very easy. And I know for a fact that there are a lot of men that are out here that will be like, yeah, you can just go ahead and actually do that. You can just go ahead and cut carbs out from your diet. You can go ahead and just do
What about the women that are doing it?
There are women that are doing it. Yes, I do understand that. But do you understand that every single person is at a different level? And when I say a different level, I'm talking about a different level of support, a different level of finances,
Sure.
a different level of stuff that they have. Cutting out carbs from your diet is not as easy as people just say, cut out carbs from your diet.
But I don't have to be a woman to understand that, number one.
But the way you speak, I guess maybe it's the ignorance in the way that you speak, because you act like you're someone that do not know that. So I'm surprised you are saying that you actually know that, because there are people that are literally just making ends meet, if I'm not mistaken, and this person maybe has got kids that they also have to eat from whatever it is that they have, and so they have to be on a budget, and bread is something that, do you understand what I'm saying? That for me personally, what I feel like, even when you're talking right now, it's not the same tone that you use when you're on TikTok, Nonnie. And that's the argument I actually have. When you're on TikTok, you are a lot more on go to the gym, do this.
Yes, you should.
And I understand that you're saying that. I do get that. But what I'm saying is that it's not like you are even... I've never heard you on TikTok say, oh, there are people that have got medical conditions. So obviously, I'm not talking about
that's the excuse I've heard. But if you don't have a medical condition, you don't have an excuse.
Thank you so much to actually get that.
No, that's an excuse I've heard. A lot of people are like, so you're saying, listen, if you have no excuse to lose the weight, lose it. Go to the gym. What are you waiting for?
Do you understand that what you call excuse is a lot of people's reality? And by you saying that, I've had a lot of excuses. You are actually how can I say this? You are actually just dismissing, and you're being very dismissive to people that are actually going to
the English.
Let me tell you, when you say that is an excuse is something that you make that you can actually excuse.
No,
but there are certain things that people can't.
The word excuse means reason. Some excuses are valid, some excuses are invalid. If you can have cabbage instead of rice, and you can afford to cut out the chicken skin out of your skin and eat only the white parts, the proteins, do that. You can do that. Losing weight is not even expensive. People don't even need to go to the gym. Hit the floor, do sit-ups, do push-ups, jog.
And I understand that. Trust and believe, I do get that. But what I'm just simply saying is that please also understand that every time when you're talking about certain stuff, or most of the content that I've seen on your channel, it's not as easy as just do it. It's honestly, it honestly is not as easy as, oh, you know, just do it.
What's hard about it? Also the fact that it's hard doesn't make it easy now.
There's a lot. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you another.
If you don't want to lose weight because the excuse is that it's not easy, it's hard. Well, guess what? So the women that lose the weight without what you have to say, they will win much more than you.
But that's what
in
I'm
most
also
cases.
saying, Nonnie. Life is not about competition. We are not about competing
in the dating
for
scene.
men.
In the dating scene, women compete for men in the dating scene. I coach dating. I give relationship advice. I look at dating.
But when you, okay, can I ask?
In the dating scene, women compete
what
for men.
qualifications do you have to say I'm a coach?
There's no school for coaching.
So you
coaching.
So wait. I can also just wake up tomorrow now and say I'm a relationship coach.
Anyone can, because there's no school for it.
So do you think that maybe then it's dangerous?
Then if it's dangerous, let's stop all coaches then. Let's do that. Let's launch one big campaign and say no one can call themselves a coach, because coaching. Listen, if I come to you and I say, Owamie, you have a very successful channel, please teach me, and you go, okay, Nonnie, for the next 3 months I'm gonna be teaching you how to start a YouTube channel. You're literally coaching me. That's what coaching is, a verb. You're coaching me. You're telling me something. A policeman can wake up, get a soccer ball, collect all the boys in the area, put them in the soccer field. He's a coach. There's no school for coaching. There's no body that regulates coaching.
But you just said a valid point right now to say, if you were to come to me and say, oh, I'm coach me when it comes to YouTube, and I'm like, for the next 3 months,
there's no school for coaching.
No, I want to show you something right now, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to coach you for the next 3 months. That is based off of a successful YouTube channel, because I can say I have a successful YouTube channel. When you're coaching,
I'm a successful matchmaker. I know what works, what does not work.
But what I'm asking is that, okay, you are saying that, but you are saying that you're coaching women to be in successful relationships
and men.
And men,
women and men.
But let's not talk about men, because I don't hear you coaching men. I hear you just bashing
I think you haven't watched a lot of my videos then, if that's how you feel.
Yeah, maybe that's why I said
there's a lot of them. I have
all
plenty,
the way down there. So there would be an argument to say that shouldn't you be a married woman then, for you to can say I'm gonna coach people in the relationship scene? You have gone through the dating stage, you have seen this is what works. I'm now married, I'm in a successful marriage. I'm gonna coach you on how you can move from being a girl that is not winning when it comes to the dating scene and now being a wife, because you know you are also on the other side.
You don't have to be you don't have to be anything to know what works and what does not work. And I'm gonna explain.
Okay.
Everyone kind of knows, anyone can advise anyone on how to win. Anyone can know that, but no one can necessarily gatekeep it to the winners only. Also, another thing, now it begs the question, is marriage the benchmark for everyone? Also, if you look at my current social market value, can I afford to be single or not?
But wait, if I'm gonna ask, from what you just said right now, Nonnie, can you go and take a financial advice from a broke person?
Obviously no.
Okay, so why would you go and take dating
finance
advice
is a regulated field.
Into marriage?
Finance is a regulated field. There's actual studies for finance. There's finance bodies that are making sure that people that go to school
to learn. Marriage counselors that have gone to school.
Yeah, but I don't counsel marriage. I don't diagnose. So
your clients,
I coach.
So wait, what I want to understand is that the clients that you're coaching them to get into relationships. So what is the end goal for those relationships? Are you coaching them to just get into a relationship?
They
and then
decide.
They can break up.
As a matchmaker, my success rate is based on, oh my gosh, loved this person, would like to explore. I do not wish to be introduced to any more people. I am fine. I've met my match. Thank you. Whether those people want to get married or not, or they want to enter into polyamorous or whatever, that's not my issue.
But for me, that does not make sense now.
I'm a matchmaker. I match people up.
Like, because then is that like, I don't know, because I've been on Tinder.
I can't perform magic, ne? If I find you a man, it's up to you whether he marries you or not. So then the standard that my clients have to be married to measure my success rates then would fail. Because what did you do now? Am I remote controlling you to make sure that? Also, no one is saying that when my clients enter into relationships, they see me continuously and I guide them into marriage. That's not what I'm saying. As a matchmaker, I know what works and what does not work to get people into being satisfied, into finding each other. When people come back to me and then they said, hi, I loved the person you introduced me to. Me and this person will explore things. Both me and this person do not wish to meet any other people. We will start our journey. That's a success rate to me. That's how it's measured. Marriage cannot be it because that's out of my hands. It's in your hands.
But then if you are saying that, then it also backs up to the same thing that you were saying, to say that we've got people that are not winning. Those people are dating. They are meeting people that they're like, hey, I don't want to be talking to any other person. I'm going to be with this person. Then they break up.
Yeah, but there's people that are single because they're fat. There's people that are single because they're ugly. There's people that are single because their attitude needs some fixing. There are people that are single because of all of these things.
Ugly.
Yeah, they are.
No, and that's what I'm saying right now. People are not as single as you think. That is why we've got so many children. Because they are with someone.
Children don't come out of exclusive relationships.
I do get that, but
there's a lot of children because of that's a discipline issue.
So what you are telling me right now is that if I, as Owamie, was like, I need Nonnie to be my coach, you are basically going to come.
I can offer you two services. Are you coming to me for matchmaking, or are you coming into me for coaching first? I offer two different services.
But what I'm saying is that if I'm already in this, that let's say I'm in a relationship right now, also, I'm dating someone, and I'm exclusive with him, it doesn't work out. Next year I try with someone, him and I are both exclusive, it doesn't work out. Sure. That's the exact same thing that I'm gonna get if I come to you. If you're saying your success rate is just to say I matched two people together that don't know each other.
So what's the argument here?
What I'm simply asking is that the way that you go about it, and also looking at the fact that anybody can just wake up tomorrow and say I'm a dating coach.
Yeah, but that's how it works, love.
Then that makes it very dangerous, because anybody that does not have knowledge enough to can even do that is going to do that. Because let me tell you, there's a difference.
Then let's stop all coaches then, because you know what, I agree with you. Let's stop all coaches then.
Then let's stop. I feel like we'd rather stop.
Let's go
I'd rather go to a psychologist someone that I know actually went to school and they actually learned about human behavior. Because if I'm just Owamie and I'm gonna wake up and say I'm a coach, but I'm like, what backs it up? It's the same thing as me saying that as Owamie, I'm successful on YouTube. I built a successful YouTube channel. If Nonnie was to come and I coach Nonnie, and then I tell Nonnie this is what you're going to do, and then Nonnie goes and do that, or maybe she doesn't do other things, I do not like, oh, you go and do that, but you are not successful, I don't count you in my success story.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you something. Teachers are teachers,
yes,
right? A classroom is full of probably around 40 students when I went to school.
Yes.
There are kids that fail. There are kids that pass.
I get that. But what makes a teacher a teacher? The qualifications. That's why you don't see them going to somebody that is working by the side of the road and put them in a classroom and say teach. Because they do know and understand that there are high chances that
you are not getting the premise.
I'm getting the premise to say that even in a classroom, it's not every child that is going to pass.
You have to try and follow. The premise is, you are saying that if someone is under the service of someone, then their success rate is a direct representation or reflection of whoever taught them. We can have the best maths teacher teach you, then when you fail, does not mean that they are a bad maths teacher. That's on you. I can coach someone the best way I can. Someone else can succeed with my coaching. The other person can fail. That's out of me.
If your end goal in coaching is not marriage, what is the usefulness of your services? That's what I'm asking. Because if in dating,
but now that begs the question: is marriage everyone's end goal? Is marriage everyone's end goal?
It's not everyone's end goal, but it's majority of people's end goal.
Also, you understand the concept of majority.
I do understand the concept of majority.
So now, also, are you arguing with my credibility as a coach and matchmaker, or what I'm actually saying, or the
what
message
I'm arguing with is the fact that, Nonnie, with a lot of things you say them, and the words that you say are dangerous, especially
why are they dangerous?
They are very dangerous because you, with your platform, you've got a power. You know, they say on Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility.
Listen, babe, if you watch TV and someone says jump off the building, you get outside and you jump off. Yeah, no, you need greater help. You need greater help. My words, you can't tell me that my words is the gospel. You can't tell me that my words is the gospel.
But when you are saying that, sitting there and you're saying that you cannot have, I almost imitated you. When you are sitting there and you are saying that if you have more
3 kids from different... Now let's talk about it.
If you have more than 3 baby daddies and you think that you're a 10 out of a 10, those are the jokes that write themselves.
Yes, you're not.
You are not.
You're not a 10 out of 10.
But what I'm simply saying, Nonnie, is that the way that you speak about women, it drags women down. Maybe you may feel like you are empowering men and you're making men stronger.
No,
not empowering. Okay, wait. What is this word? There's a day that we were talking and you said that is it not uplift? What is this? You said you wanted men to go back to being men, if I'm not too mistaken.
I want men to be masculine. I want women to be feminine.
You want women to be feminine, you want men to be masculine. By you wanting men to be masculine, when you come out and you say, hey, Usduda, hey, you are fat, you are ugly, you are old, you are divorced.
If you're old,
wait, I want to ask this. How does that, Nonnie, make men masculine? Because you know what is the thing that...
But no one said I say that to make men masculine. No one said...
When you say that, what are you saying about that?
What if this is not my natural hair, and then you say, Nonnie, that's not your natural hair. Why should I be offended? I'm waiting for someone to show me the lie.
So...
I'm waiting for someone to show me the lie, because then it does not matter how it lands. Is it true or not? If it is, then baby, if that truth makes you uncomfortable, change it so that your truth changes.
But the difference is that you spoke about a wig, which I'm also wearing. Like, this is not my hair, in case some of you thought it was. It's a fact.
It is a fact.
The things you say, they are not facts. Because
like
when
what?
you say,
like what?
If you think that... Personally, I'm not someone that's gonna lie and sit here and be like, yo, you know, go out there and have kids with every man. Go out there and have 3 kids with 3 different men. Or, you know, I have a younger sister that is a child.
You have identical twins, right? We're gonna assume they have the same personality, same everything. One has 3 different kids from 3 different baby daddies. One has no kids at all. You put them in a room full of 100 men. You tell these 100 men to choose between the 2 ladies. Most men are going to gravitate towards the one with no kids. Most men are going to gravitate the one with no kids. That's just the fact that it is. That if you're a woman and you have kids from 3 different baby daddies, you're competing with women without kids. Now you have less chances than them.
This is the word that irks me.
Which is?
Why is it a competition?
Because it is.
I don't think so.
Women in the dating scene compete for the attention of men. They compete for the attention of men. They compete to be chosen by men in the dating scene.
You think that we're all just being thrown in some freaking bin, and then there are men and then there are women, and we're all having to go? No, that is not because. Let me tell you something. I can be out here begging a 10 out of 10.
Sorry?
I'm saying I can be out here begging a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
In, like, I almost said the place I stay. Let's say I'm in Venda, in Gaba.
Yeah.
This nigga is a 10 out of 10 in Gaba.
Okay.
But it's not a 10 out of 10 in my neighboring village, which is Chifudi.
So
I understand what I'm saying. What I'm simply saying is that if we are going to go through our life thinking or acting like, oh, you know, it's a competition, there's not, because when you are
But
talking
no
about
one's talking about
competition,
life. I'm
the
talking
only-
about the dating scene. In the dating scene, you'll compete.
I'm just, oh my god, I don't even know how to put this together. I don't even know how to actually like put this together, because you know, when you are talking, the other thing again that I was talking about when I said I feel like I get your content to be a bit contradictive, is the fact that you are sitting here telling women, hey, don't have kids. Wait, did you tell women not to have kids before they're married or something?
No, I didn't. I just said that if you do, in the dating scene, you're lessening your chances of being chosen over a woman that has no kids.
You're lessening your chances of being chosen in the dating scene.
Yeah.
But you put Thusi that has a child in Ntsik that does not have a child.
Well, again, sexual market value, there's a lot of things that contribute to it.
So do you understand what I'm saying?
Having
like your message can also be confusing. So it means that if you are a woman that is beautiful, even if you have a child, you're not lessening your chances because you are beautiful.
Well, the other day I made an example about Kelly Khumalo. I said she's very beautiful, she's in shape, she has a lot of money, she's not broke.
She's by the way, Kelly Khumalo is pregnant with her third baby daddy.
Yes. But her chances right now of still dating a younger guy and that guy makes her happy, and she's got higher chances.
So do you understand now when I'm saying that?
Compared to Umbali, who is 24, back at Tembisa with 3 different baby daddies, unemployed, collects grants. Kelly Khumalo has more chances than her, because there's a lot of things that contribute to each of their sexual market values.
Then why is it that there's a lot of things that contribute to the market value that is not just beauty? Because when it comes to that part, it's like you don't see it.
Beauty contributes, but it's a major part of it. Because men are visual beings as much as women are hypergamous beings.
So what you are saying right now is that Umbali, that is in the background, the same situation that you described, does not have money. She depends on
She's got lesser chances
and
than
she's
Kelly
beautiful, and then we come and put her again with a woman that you know, from what you have said, let's say Ntsik that looks that way, and she does not have a child. It means that
Umbali doesn't have a child.
Doesn't Somizi
I don't know.
I don't know. She doesn't.
I'm hearing it from you.
Wait, guys, doesn't Somizi I don't know. I
don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry if you have got a child. I don't know, girl. I've been defending you here about. Yeah, I don't know, but I think she doesn't have kids yet. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is that a lot of your content is rounded about looks, around looks.
When a man approaches a woman he wishes to take care of, he understands that he will absorb most of her responsibilities.
Yes.
If you've got kids that don't have income taking care of them, it literally means that your kids are his problems. Fine, you've got kids.
Yes.
Is your baby daddy taking care of the kids? How's the relationship with the baby daddy? Is it toxic? Or are you just someone who's made decisions that have put them in a position, and now you're bringing all of the baggage to this poor man that's just found your heart?
Okay, can I ask, what is with your rating system, which I don't know how you get there, Kelly Khumalo rate her out of a 10?
I didn't make up the rating system. I don't rate people personally.
You do.
If you're
telling someone to say you're not a 10, then you already know the rating to them.
No.
But how do you know they're not a 10? Okay, they are a 10. Women with 3 kids from 3 different baby daddies, they are a 10.
Okay, good luck with that.
Exactly. You're saying they're not a 10,
Good
so
luck.
you need to have a number.
They're not.
Okay, what are they?
They'll need to reevaluate themselves. I can't tell you that.
No, but you can tell someone they're not a 10, but you can't tell them what they are. That's crazy to me.
10
That's why I'm saying be bold about it. Be bold about it. Because let me tell you something. There is no one that is a 10. There's nobody that is perfect.
In life in general, everyone, this is what I believe. In life in general, everyone's a 10 out of 10. I don't care if you're on the street or you are in Santa or whatever. Everyone in life is a 10 out of 10. In dating, baby.
No, I'm talking about in dating.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to say
in
that
dating, people are not
the reason
equal.
why some of the problematic things about your content is the fact that it's like you want to go there, but you don't want to go there.
I do go there all the way.
Yeah, no.
I do.
You are not bold about it. You know, a bold person. I feel will come and say, I will see you have got 3 kids with 3 different men. You are not a 10, you are a 1. That's a bold person.
No.
You are not a 10, you are a 4. You are not a 10,
is how many men are going to choose you?
But you also can't answer that.
That's your rating.
You can't answer that.
No, but then when someone's trust me, they can answer it for themselves.
How?
I put 100 men I put 100 men in a room, and then I put you against women without kids, and I tell them to pick between you and other women. What are your chances?
So, but that's what I'm saying, to say that nobody can say that. Nobody can, because remember,
we all know what would happen.
No, because look,
we all know what would happen.
You look obsessed.
But that's how it works for men. That's not me.
You are looks obsessed.
Men are into looks. Men are visual beings.
I think that maybe the thing for you that you don't understand is the fact that we are attracted with different stuff. Me, I'm into dark-skinned people. I am telling you, I will choose a dark-skinned man that is a baby daddy over a light-skinned nigga that does not have kids. Because I know, like, happiness for me might actually be very limited because I have got no attraction towards that person. So there are certain things that actually play a huge role. And with you, I feel like most of the times when you are talking, everything that you're saying, and when it comes to the dating world, which is why I was now asking, like, do you have a qualification about this? It's because it runs around beauty and a certain time.
Also, the whole idea and premise of do you have a qualification makes it seem like now if I produce one, it automatically means I'm right. You'd find something else to talk about. You'd find something else to ask if I produced a qualification, of which there's no. Any institution that offers a qualification in coaching is just a business that's trying to make money. Real qualifications are governed by bodies of governments and established regulations of what they can and cannot do.
Do you believe
anyone that says that they're teaching you coaching or matchmaking? It's just a business. They're trying to make money.
But what I'm asking is that do you believe that psychologists are more equipped to understand human behavior?
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
That?
But then are they more equipped to understand the dating scene and what works and what does not work? No.
But
psychologists are more equipped to diagnose, treat, understand human behavior and how that impacts. Yes, but what works in the dating scene?
You don't.
I have clients that I do.
No, I feel like nobody knows because
but that's how you feel. Okay. I interact with couples every day. I match people up. I hear people what they're looking for. I do research. I read up. I submerge myself in all of this information and then I come out and then I present these things.
I wouldn't consider someone successful at something that it does not see the end and they don't have an end goal. Because you as a dating coach,
I told you my end goal is satisfaction.
But your end goal is the start of something. It's just the beginning. The fact that you were like, hey, you like a light-skinned nigga. This is a light-skinned nigga. You like a girl that is educated. He wants a girl that's educated. You want someone with no kids.
I don't sell marriages.
Then you put them together. That for me, really, honestly, is just that.
I don't sell marriage. I did not say I sell.
But what is the end goal of a relationship?
I did not say but then you'd have to visit
every. What is the end goal of dating?
Okay, then you'd have to visit each and every people that are dating and ask for them individually. What's there? Some people want to date forever. Oprah does not want to get married at all, and that's fine.
Oprah is not dating. Oprah has a man.
Oh yeah, but Oprah exactly. But
she's just not.
You are setting the standard as marriage, though. That's what she did, and some people don't want to get married.
But what I'm asking is,
Trevor Noah has no intentions of getting married. He said that. What I'm basically saying is that I feel like the standard to put for every relationship is unfair for it to be marriage, because there are people that don't even want to get married. Oprah has said she has no intentions of getting married. Trevor Noah has said he has no intentions of getting married. There's groups, millions of people that don't want to get married. The best thing I can do as a matchmaker is to put you in a relationship. How you perform in there, whether you qualify for marriage or not for that person, is up to you. I can't perform magic.
So with what you are saying is that if
I put people together, I match up people together.
Is what you want, you can go to Coach Nonnie.
Yeah.
If marriage is what you want, Aisha, you would rather just go and dabalaza yourself, because if
marriage is what you want, then you will have to work for it when you're in that relationship Coach Nonnie has put you in.
So that's what,
unless you're already in
also
a relationship.
their success and their failing rate, then we should also now put it back on you to say, okay, your success rate based on how many successful relationships are there, and for us to say a relationship is successful, that's when it ends in marriage. Like that's in the dating world.
No.
Wait, they say successful. How can I say this? You see
For a
someone
relationship
like Oprah,
to work,
someone like
it has
Oprah
to end
that
up
you
in
said,
marriage.
For me personally, absolutely.
I love that you said personally.
Yes, for me
because now that
personally,
sounds better.
yes.
As a matchmaker, I understand the different expectations and different things that people are looking for.
But do you understand?
Well, it doesn't always have to end up in marriage.
Right now, but do you understand?
If you come to me and then you say,
but that's
I'm
for
in a
majority
relationship.
though. Oh, okay, let me say this.
If you come to me and you're in a relationship, then you say, Nonnie, please coach me privately. How do I become a better girlfriend? You say, I want to become wife material. Oh, baby, I can turn you into wife material.
How many
any
people
day.
have you coached to a successful rate of marriage?
I can't claim much there.
That's what I'm saying. I think we would like for us to just go back to the point that I was trying to say.
And I could have easily lied.
I get that, but the thing that is there is that even if you were to say that you were gonna lie to us, you know yourself. And I think that the main point that I was trying to make here is that sometimes we can all think that we are helping, and in that thinking we're helping, we're actually hurting. And I think that if we were to
then are you saying all of my content is hurting?
What I'm simply saying is that most of your content is hurting.
Most of it?
Yes.
The amount of videos that are there, majority of them are hurting.
I won't lie. Remember when I found out about your content, I would say it was the video that blew up, the one for rating yourself. I followed you a long time ago, which I just unfollowed you because you unfollowed everyone, including me. So I was like, I am your
I'm not your fan.
I'm not your fan, girl. So I went and I unfollowed you.
Yeah.
But I was not, and crazy enough, I think it's because your content is not really targeted for me, so it wasn't even on my FYP. So I wouldn't see. The first day that I actually went and I saw the video, it was when you were talking about rating yourself and this and this, and then more videos came, and then the other day I woke up, you're ugly, you're fat, and I'm like, oh my god. And because maybe for some people that may not know, I've known you since 2018.
Yeah, a long time.
A long time ago. So
from the time I was in university.
Yeah, from the time that you we went for an audition and we met.
Yeah.
And so like I knew the Nonnie that is completely different from the Nonnie that is on TikTok. Your YouTube days.
Yeah.
So when I saw all that, I was like,
I'm not a bitch full time, Owamie.
I get you're a bitch for TikTok. I get.
I'm not a bitch for TikTok. Maybe my technique. Mm-hmm. Maybe how my message comes across, because also when Somizi was busy talking a lot of things that don't make sense, 2 things I got out. He said it 3 times. He said it's not what it said, it's how it's being said. Yeah, but I don't have to be nice also. I don't have to. I'm just here to tell you the truth.
You get a lot of negative comments
from women that don't like what I said.
But no, okay.
My numbers grow.
But
my a lot of people agree with me.
What I'm asking is that you get a lot of negative comments
from the people that disagree with me, which is natural.
Yes, okay, yes. Which is natural, right?
Yeah.
But some of those comments, I read them and I'm like, I'll give you an example right now. Somizi, when he was talking about you, he referred you to an it. An it that like takes you from even the category of human. It takes you to like an animal or something, because we say animal, whatever, you understand?
It could be a desk.
You could be a desk or something, but not a human.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Be honest.
Somizi is old and illiterate.
Exactly. And that answer came from a place of somewhere. You understand what I'm saying?
No, but now he's talking. He literally said, Nonnie. Somizi spoke to me directly. He said, "Oh Nonnie, unja," and then from my point of view, I'm saying.
And when he said it, he in
brackets
is
illiterate and old. So.
But what I'm simply saying
No, he literally made a 3-minute video where he said, I'm vile, blah, 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 blah.
I'm not even talking about the video because, okay, fine, the video was there. But what I'm saying is that when I saw the comment where Somizi called you an eat, that part of the comment, I was like, that's not fair. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair. Like, Nonnie is a human.
But also, yeah, you know.
And so sometimes it's not even about Uri. How do you make him calling you an eat? Even if he came and he said, eat that thing. Or he said, eat that thing. It's not even about how you, there are certain things that it's about how. What I want you to understand, Nonnie, is that there are certain things where it's about how you say it, and there are certain things where no matter how you say it, it's wrong. That's what I'm trying to have you understand.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? No matter how Somizi can come and try defend, the only thing that I can hear from Somizi is him to say, I am so which Somizi, you were very wrong. You don't have a right to call a human and eat. Why are you removing her from humans because she's human? And he knew exactly what he was doing. He was being derogatory about it. Do you understand? And so that's why I'm saying that yes, there are certain things that it's about how you say it, but there are certain other things that no matter how you say it, no matter how he's gonna come and be polite about calling you it or be this and this, it's wrong. It's not right. How you feel about a certain situation or how you feel about this thing is how you feel about it. And sometimes you need to also understand that I feel like, okay, maybe like in closing, I know I spoke a lot. I'm so sorry about this.
No,
I know,
okay.
I feel like I spoke a lot.
Yeah.
But maybe like from a woman, and me being a person that honestly have feelings, I know that most of the times, especially when we are on our periods, our hormones are messed up. Completely messed up. We cry over things that are so insignificant sometimes. Sometimes it's even like, PMS, pre or post. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so I'm already sitting out here. I am fat. I'm not happy about it. I want to change it. I want to lose my weight. And I'm going to, this year I told myself I'm going to dedicate this year to actually doing that. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not, I don't want to be going on the internet and getting a Nonnie constantly shitting on me. You're fat. You're divorced. If I had kids, you have kids. Hey, who's gonna love you? You're not a 10. You're not this. Then I have to start looking at myself. I'm like, I'm let's say overweight. Childbirthing also comes with a lot. I have a belly. I lived with fibroids for years. I didn't even know that. Some of the struggles that comes with being a woman. I'm already feeling the way that I'm feeling. And I really want to do something to change about it. I don't need someone cheating on me. And that's why sometimes there are certain things that some people will feel like you are not specifically going to understand because you don't know how it feels to PMS. You don't know when you're so emotional about everything. You don't know when you are out here literally craving sugar.
So is what I say or said, will it come better being said by someone who knows everything that you're saying?
I think that someone who knows can never say those stuff.
Okay then, well, it
you
is
understand?
what it is.
That is why, like, if there's anyone that I can compare or people can compare you with, is that dead guy. Samuel, what? He also thought he was a relationship coach or whatever. He died alone, by the way, with some girl allegedly high in a hotel. What?
Kevin Samuel.
Danko, who did he die with? He was not even married, but he was out there shitting on women every day. But what I'm simply saying right now is that if we compare your content to his,
I don't think that today we'll reach a mutual understanding, and I think I've run out of words.
Understandably so.
Yes, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. I think that thank you so much for us to sit and have an honest conversation. I think that if you guys have questions that maybe you would be
we can always do a part 2.
We can always do a part 2.
Yeah.
I think that is that here. I don't think we can honestly
we can never finish it in one day.
I don't think so. I think we can sit here and talk for 8 hours. And
I'm about to interview you on my channel.
Yes, she's about to interview me on her channel. So right after this video, make sure that you go to Nonnie's channel. You're going to get the video that we are going to obviously shoot.
Coach Nonnie. I I want to talk to
Also,
a woman.
the link will also be in the description
in
box.
the description. Yeah. Just Coach Nonnie everywhere. I want to talk to a woman in your position.
A divorcee. A fat divorcee. That's what she wants to say.
Owamie. Oh my gosh.
I shall tell guys, sis, I'm a fan bros. What sis? I'm a woman who don't have kids. I'm sure they're gonna be looking at my child now like, Hannah, we're busy filming. But anyway, guys, obviously, as I said, the continuation, it's not a continuation, it's something completely different.
Yeah.
Will be on her channel. Thank you so much, Nonnie.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, thank you. And I just want to say thank you for your maturity. I think that it's always nice to actually talk to someone and we are not fighting. We're having an honest conversation where it can get heated. But at the end of the day, we all know that it's just about...
It's just, yeah.
So, thank you so much.
Guys, like the video.
Yeah,
comment.
please make sure that
I want to see what you guys have to say. Comment down below.
Anyway, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye. That was a lot.